A very good afternoon from the sports desk. It's the playoffs of the FIH Nations Cup currently taking place in Potchefstroom. France beating Canada 7-1, and now Japan is currently leading 1-0 against Pakistan. Later on, we'll be seeing Ireland facing Malaysia, while South Africans close today's playoff fixtures against Korea, and that's going to be at 15:45. The South African men's team only lost 1-0 against Ireland after beating Pakistan 6-2 and then France 2-1 in Pool A matches. Now, for more on this, let's catch up with eNCA's Hloni Mtimkulu, who is at the event. Hloni, a very good afternoon to you. What's the action been like? How's it looking?
Good afternoon, Morena. You've summarized what has been happening this week since the 28th quite well. So I will speak to the interim SA Hockey Association CEO, Sean Baikes, just to tell us about this tournament. Sean, first of all, for South Africa to host this event, you've held a number of events, right? You've had the World Cup, the Junior World Cup, you're having the Indoor World Cup coming up next year as well. What does it mean to host an event with all of these countries?
Thank you so much. One can't really quantify how important it is, not only for South Africa but for the continent. I think as SA Hockey, we're always proud to have visitors on our shores, but just having these international players here for our youngsters to firsthand see their role models is tremendous. From a tourism point of view, from just a general building the nation point of view, it is phenomenal to have them in our country.
And of course, when we speak about sports like even tennis as well, we talk about the fact that South Africa is right down on the continent. So traveling is always an issue, and getting around to proper competition is always an issue. You're good, you're the best on the continent, but getting that one step up in terms of competition is always a mission. How then does this benefit your players to have all of these countries here in terms of that competition aspect?
So if we just look at Pro League earlier this year, the exposure our men got at those games was phenomenal. It's always best to play against the top nations. It helped us basically play in the fine. Well, we almost medaled at Com Games because of that exposure, and this is also a stepping stone. So should we win this tournament, we're able to then qualify for Pro League, and Pro League, as we know, is creme de la creme, along the same levels as your World Cup, your Com Games, your Olympics. So yes, it's awesome for us to be there. We don't get out of the country enough because it is very expensive. So when they come to us, it really assists us in our program. I mean, we're working towards Paris 2024, and this is just part of that journey.
Okay, and then just finally, South Africa does play South Korea at 3:45 this afternoon. What kind of pressure have you put on them to do well? And also maybe talk about the women as well who are leaving for Valencia.
So, yeah, there's a lot of pressure on our guys today. I know for me, we want the win. We want to go through and we want to play in the finals tomorrow. I can't speak on behalf of the coach, but I do speak on behalf of administrator. We always want wins. So we're looking forward to a good game this afternoon. Look, I mean, our opponents are not easy. They're strong opponents. And yeah, we've got our work cut out for us. The ladies, they leave for Valencia this afternoon still. They'll play 2 friendlies before the Nations Cup. Yeah, they're also looking forward to doing their very best and coming out as high as possible in the tournament, but also using it as part of their prep towards 2024. Thank you.
Okay, lovely. Thank you. So, Morena, that was the interim CEO of SA Hockey, just talking about all the events, the tournaments that SA Hockey has been hosting in the country and how much of an advantage it is for local hockey. They don't get as much competition on the continent. So now with all these 8 countries that are here, or 7 countries with South Africa that are here, they do get that step up, looking ahead to, of course, Paris 2024 at the Olympics and the Paralympic Games. Morena.
All right, Hloni, thank you very much. We'll leave it there with you for now, as of course she's out in Potchefstroom, where the FIH Nations Cup is taking place. The playoffs, at least South Africa with another match against South Korea. That one coming at 15:45. Of course, we are looking to build ourselves to getting into the FIH Pro League and playing with some of the best around the world.